Hujambo nyote. Peace and blessings, family. It's Jabari Inspires, and I'm coming to you all live and direct with much pride and joy for the very first time from Africa. More specifically, the city under the sun, Nairobi, Kenya. Since arriving 1 month ago, I've been thrust into the hustle and bustle that makes this the international and economic epicenter of East Africa. From the challenge of learning and interpreting the native Kiswahili language to the thrill of navigating the city by matatu, the most popular form of transportation, I am becoming more infatuated with Kenya by the day. Peace and blessings, family. It's Jabari Inspires coming to you live from the top of the KENYAN International Conference Center in the heart of Nairobi, where I will be spending the next 7 weeks. This experience has been absolutely awe-inspiring so far. I'm learning a lot about Kenya, the diversity of the city, the cosmopolitan nature of the city, and the history, which is steeped in lots of, shall we say, colonial takeover, lots of countries from the neighboring regions coming in and taking over what has traditionally been a very rich hub in the East African region of this beautiful continent that is Africa. I'm learning so much about my heritage, and I plan to explore it a bit further as the weeks progress. I'm surrounded by people from 14 different countries, and as you can see, Nairobi is absolutely sprawling. We have slums, we have the city, we have neighborhoods, all very, very rich, and I guarantee you that I'll be giving you much more in-depth insight on this beautiful city. Stay tuned. This is Jabari Inspires live in Nairobi. Deep diving into the world of social entrepreneurship and social innovation through my work with the Imani Institute, an organization that challenges next generation leaders to tackle relevant social issues, and my work with African Community Development Media, a media house that boasts platforms such as Safari Africa Radio and Safari Africa TV, I am gaining much more insight on the relentless effort that will be necessary for me to carry out my vision of being the inspiring change I wish to see in the world. The program that you all have given us the privilege of creating, the Youth Dialogue Program. So this is the proposal from our team to you all, which consists of the structure of the program. So we see it as a cross-cultural dialogue connecting youth leadership across the globe, especially from our respective countries. We have Ghana, Brazil, the US, Somalia, but we don't just see those countries coming together, and obviously Kenya. We don't just see those countries coming together. We want to make this as global as possible, and we would like it to revolve around issues of social change and innovation, as well as solutions to these issues. So first and foremost, there will be no boundaries. We are looking to connect with people across the global community. Secondly, it's all about uniting people, visions, passions, interests. I think the common thread in this will be that there are more commonalities than differences that connect us across the global community. And this will be a time for us to come together to help to support and cultivate youth leadership and youth dialogue as well. And obviously to build a more fair and beautiful world. So the three pillars that this program will focus on or the three pillars that it will stand on will be focus, provoke, and connect. So connecting the youth leadership across the globe, provoking dialogue that may be a bit controversial but is necessary, and focusing in on creating solutions to relevant social issues. We see it as a 45-minute show hosted by myself with different kinds of participants, whether it be professors from the University of Nairobi or former Obama campaign participants from the US. We see this as an opportunity for there to be dialogue from people who have worked with youth and are focused on developing youth to people who are the youth being developed. Fortunately, I'm supported by the dynamic Amani family, representing over 14 countries worldwide. Indeed, I am surrounded by change makers and living out my dream of global leadership. In fact, what makes Kenya so special are the dreams of this nation and its diverse population of over 43 million people. And as this region continues to emerge as a leader in technology and social enterprise, those dreams will only get bigger. And I'm not just talking about Nairobi. In my first journey beyond the big city, I ventured to the renowned Ngong Hills, where I was able to get a deeper perspective on life in Kenya. It was through this experience that I was titillated by the beauty of the land and the deep connection the people have to it. Peace and blessings, family. It's Jabari Inspires coming to you all live from the Ngong Hills of Nairobi. This is my first time stepping outside of the chaos and the busyness that is Nairobi. Though I love it, it's beautiful to be immersed in the natural beauty of this wonderful country. I'm standing here with Diego and Imare. And we are having an amazing day traveling this awesome trail. We're looking out for some buffalo. We haven't seen any yet, but we're going to stay hopeful. And ultimately, what I've learned in this experience is that you've got to appreciate the earth that God has given us to explore. The world is not meant for one certain group of people or one specific type of person. It's not a socioeconomic issue. It is a matter of valuing what we've been given. So embrace your global citizenship, embrace the cultures and the beautiful people around us, and live life to the fullest. This is Jabari Inspires coming to you live from Ngong Hills. Peace and blessings. The experience was almost jarring in the sense that it affirmed how far removed I was and had always been from this lifestyle, thus making me think, perhaps, the more developed the land, the more disconnected the people. And there's no doubt about it. The sense of connection that I am gaining to myself, my family's roots in the African diaspora, and my personal journey of inspiration and global citizenship has been life-changing. It is a journey that has even carried me beyond Kenya to Kampala, Uganda, a neighboring East African nation that bears the longest stretch of Lake Victoria, the second largest freshwater lake in the world. It was through this experience that my eyes and heart were opened even wider by the genuine hospitality and gracious nature of the Buganda people in what is known as the Pearl of Africa. Peace and blessings, family. It's Jabari Inspires coming to you all live from Kampala, Uganda, at the top of the Gaddafi National Mosque, where we're learning all about Islam's central role in Ugandan history. This weekend has been absolutely phenomenal because not only have I had a chance to be hosted by one of the most amazing couch surfers ever, giving me key insight into local Ugandan culture, but I've also had the opportunity to share it with people from various countries, making this a truly international experience. From Lake Victoria to the Boda Bodas to the mosque, Kampala is filled with rich history and it's very colorful. So if I can summarize this experience in one phrase, you open your heart, you open your mind, the world is yours. Peace and blessings. So many lessons have been learned in my first month here, but the most valuable insight I've gained can be summed up in a Kenyan proverb that states, "Seeing is different from being told." This speaks volumes about the perceived notions we carry about people we haven't met and places we haven't been. Undoubtedly, there are more commonalities than differences that connect us across the globe. But how can one truly understand this if they don't get out there to explore? Stay tuned, as I will continue to share my inaugural African journey with you as it unfolds. The best is yet to come. Peace and blessings.